Okay. So for those of you who haven't been here, this is our town we've been working on. This is like our town center, but we have little break off areas, of course. And I have a neighborhood to decorate, so that's where we're gonna start. But let me check for you, E. Yes, 6 p.m. your time. Okay, we do need to deal with the lack of workers, but before we do, let's decorate. We have some people who want to move in though. Y'all just want a comfortable house, and I can make that happen. Because the more people we move in, the more workers we have. That sounds very capitalist of me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. They're not just workers. I hope to make them happy as well. Oh, you won't be happy here, so probably not you right now. Alright, let's decorate these houses so the people who live here won't be grumpy. Also, I want to make sure the Twitch is still connected so that y'all can be added. Authorize. Okay. It said I was connected, but still says not connected. Okay, there we go. Okay, now if y'all yap in chat, I think it should add you in the game. A bunch of you are already in here, though. Like, I see Jackson, Jennifer, who else is in here? Squishy, Cafe, M is right there, Tom Nook Dumper Bot, of course. Do I exist? You do, and actually your message comes up over your head if you're in here. So, Alyssa's in here. Oh, here's E. Right there, talking. Wait. Yeah, you're in there twice, that's why. Here's the one with your current username. Yes. You're in there too, Clem. You're in your house right now, but... I'm glad you're at least in there twice. I was worried that it was only gonna have your old username, but... that makes it a little nicer. Okay, this neighborhood needs decorations. Oh, here's Meg. Meg, I think, is a kid. You're a toddler, Meg. Hi, Vivi. Yes. It was chaotic. I don't know where y'all live now, but we will discover as time goes on. Alright, decorations. Congratulations! Let me get some hype for you too. I know you were super nervous about that. I am proud of you. All your hard work paying off. Very good. It's all your messages coming through with the emo codes for me. That's so funny. LOL. Okay. Get some flowers. Maybe some small trees between some of the houses. A wee little bush. Okay. How big is... Oh, wow. I didn't know... I haven't worked with some of this stuff yet because we just got it last time. And look, it, like, adapts to different parts of the house, too. That's sick. That's really cool. What are the difference between these tables? Just height, maybe? Cute. Chair. It's like a reward. What else did we unlock? What is this? Little sidewalk sign? That's cute. Street sign. Oh, I love all this. We unlocked a bunch of stuff last time that we didn't quite get to use. A bollard. It's kind of random, but... Is this a ladder? It is. Oh, that's kind of random. You just have a ladder going up to your house? Okay, cool. I mean, why not? What's this? We got a box. What's that called? Crate. We saw trolls and then we ate pizza. I love that. What kind of pizza did y'all have? That sounds fun. Toasty and I... Oh, and I missed a follow earlier. I'm sorry. Welcome on in, friend. We keep our followers anonymous anyways, but I do appreciate it. We crafted a lot for this weekend. We also started a little Coral Island save together to play. So we also had a pretty vibey... Oh, this is new. What does that look like? Oh... It's kind of like a mossy stone. I like that, actually. That's cool. Demolish. Sorry about the camera angles. It takes me a minute to get used to them again sometimes. So this is like a little barrel. What is the command to swap between the different... Ah, yes, this one. And so does this interact with the house at all? It looks like it is supposed to be able to go over the door, but sometimes the over the door ones I've found have been a little bit finicky. Oh, stone basin. I think that's like a drinking fountain. We got a little statue. That's cute. I'm gonna put a little well here for these guys. I don't know why, I just think that would be cute. Some flowers. Ooh, yum. I'm jealous. Figure skating right now with this perfect comeback from Japan. I've heard that the ice has been like really bad for a lot of the skaters. Is that... I don't know, like I had been seeing that like a bunch of people had falls. I need to learn how to make edible cookie dough. That sounds like such a vibe. And Toasty's always very hesitant to let me eat the cookie dough. Ever since the orange man has been fucking up all of our food safety measures, which, like, I get it. But, like, also I want to eat it, so... Oops, I didn't mean to click on Meg. I'm not trying to click on Meg, please. No offense to Meg. Call back to earlier. My friend just surprised me with a bag of sweet chili Doritos by my door. What are the odds? That's so cute. Watch them pick some stuff up off the ice too and like bring it to the judges and drop it off at their table. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Deeply offended. Yeah. I knew you would be. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I think that's a good amount of decorations. Although, wait, we need lights for these houses. Yeah, see, I'm not sure why sometimes the things that are specifically for the doors get a little finagly. Hi, pup. Welcome in. How are you? Probably put like a regular lamp here too. Is there a way to... I forget what you can press to have all of it. Oh yeah, building decorations. That's what I want. They were 8th in the short, but they just got a score that was 12 points higher than their best free skate and higher than anyone else's season's best, so there's a solid chance that Japan will still win gold. Those stories are so cool. I listened to a story about a woman this morning who's in the Olympics right now. I don't remember what her exact competition was, so forgive me. But she has been pretty successful in her career overall. And she's won a few bronzes. She won 1 silver in her career. She you know, it's not been a bad run for her, but she also hasn't had like a absolutely wild run either. You know what I mean? Like, it's just good. Solid. Well, she was supposed to run again for the Olympics this year, the Winter Olympics, and in 2025, just like, I think it was 8 or 11 months before the Olympics, she had a really bad crash and got injured. She had several broken bones and an ACL tear. So, of course, everybody was asking her, like, do you think you're still going to be able to compete in the Olympics? And she was like, I don't know. Which, fair. I don't know why people were asking her that before she could possibly have the answer for them. Like, come on, y'all. But anyways, she's like, I don't know. Right now, I'm just like really taking everything day by day and focusing on my recovery. Perfectly fair. Well, just like maybe a month before the Olympics, she gets interviewed again, and people are like, you know, of course they're asking again, like, do you think that you're gonna, like, where are you at with your healing process? Do you think you're gonna be able to compete this year? And she says, yes, I think I'm going to be able to compete, but I think that it's going to be very different for me this year. I don't think I'm going here to try to win a lot of medals. I think this is just going to be sort of a year of like gratitude that I even have this opportunity, considering everything that I've went through this year. I'm not expecting anything out of this year. I'm just going to go. I'm going to do my best. And, you know, considering my health and where I'm at, I'm not likely to medal, but that's okay. And then she goes to the Olympics and gets 2 gold medals. She has 2 incredible skates and manages to leave with 2 gold medals in her last Olympics, which I just think is wild. I can find the video. Coach Jackie was the one I learned about it from, if you know her. She covers women's sports on TikTok. She might be on other socials too, I'm not sure. Coach Jackie. Federica Brignone. I'm not saying that correctly, but I think she's Italian. Yeah, she's Italian. She's in alpine skiing. Also, hydrate reminder, chat. Yeah, no, it's fine. No big deal. Who called me? Whose phone call did I miss? Don't know. Hopefully they'll leave a message. Not there this year. Wait. But I think this just happened. Yeah, she got injured in April 2025. She had surgery. Are you going to compete in the Olympics in Italy? And she says yes, but it won't be the same. And she gets 2 golds. I think it's this year. Universe said, good job on exams, Viv. Have a treat. Oh, yay! Oh, I'm excited for you. You'll have to tell us about all the stuff if you want to with your islands. What you get for your fruit and your flour and your starter villagers. Yeah, alpine skiing. Okay, those houses have decor now. Let's get these ones. I like the sunflowers too. I would say my favorites though are these kind of like greenery ones that come in like different shapes of like vines and stuff. I really like especially when they like hang on the house and they kind of have a vine look to them. So those are probably my favorites, but the sunflowers are really pretty as well. What do we want to research? Oh, metal decorations. You know I love getting more decorations, always. And we still have 500, so we can grab the clockmaker too. Clock decorations. I want it all. Oh, Clem, thank you for reminding me. I do need to do a stretch. I did not do one after our last. Rose Dew. Ooh, Rose Dew is cute. Ooh, I gotta stop doing that. Where I get up too fast after sitting for a long time, because then my whole body vibrates. Wow. All of my bones are like Rice Krispies, but that's just not normal for me, unfortunately. I love the ASMR of this game too. It has really pretty sounds. Alright, what did we get for our new decorations? The metal decorations. Ooh, new little metal fences. Oh, those are cute. We might have to go through and replace some of our old fences at some point. Because we got some cute new fences. More lights. Now we have one with like a hanging vibe. We've got a double light. A triple light. Now we have a... Oh, the metal benches are green. Oh, you know I love green. Heck yeah. Amazing. What else did we get? Anything else in here that looks new? Don't think so. I wonder, actually, do these lights interact differently on the house or no? It doesn't seem like it. No, I think they're the same. Okay. Sorry about the camera angles. Sometimes they're a little hard to control. Oh, we have a bell now. Interesting. Oh, whoa, what was that it was trying to do? It's doing something interesting in some spot. I can't figure out how to get it to do it, though. Aw, thank you for the 7 stream streak, cutie. That standing in the sun on that balcony would be so nice. I think it would. I'm gonna give them a little bell. I keep seeing it trying to do... Oh, look at the bell on the ground. Interesting. Okay. What else do we get? The rest of this looks the same to me. I think that might be it. Whoa, that one's chalky. Oh, it's not randomized. Hold on. We have a sunny day here, but it's like sunny and cold, you know? I'm waiting for it to be sunny and warm again. But it has been getting warmer, so I'm feeling hopeful at least. It's been like 35 instead of like 10 degrees, which it doesn't sound like much, but when it's been so cold, it feels like a lot. I wonder what these are for. Is this so you can put like plants on it, maybe? Let's try putting one here, maybe? And then... yeah, you can put like a potted plant up here. That's cute. Can you put like... yeah, I don't know if I would use that often, but I do see the appeal. I need to do way more decorating. Sometimes I focus on quests, sometimes I decorate, but like I try to do enough decorating where my villagers will be happy, because otherwise they get upset. They don't have enough like decoration points, so then they won't be happy. So you do have to do some decorating to appease them. But I'm also just... I'm a little decorator in every game I play. You can ask Toast. To be fair. What was I gonna put on the back? I think a little ladder on the back would be cute. I wish I could put windows on the back. That'd be fun. I've done like the bare minimum decorating. Fair. Everybody plays differently. Chocolate pistachio cookies. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. White macadamia nut. Oh my goodness. You can make me hungry. Toast and I made well, Toast made them. I shouldn't take credit. I just got to enjoy them. Toast made blueberry muffins for us this morning for breakfast. Just like the little box ones, but still very tasty. Very nice. The bakery near me does pistachio chai cookies. So good. Oh my. I love decorating, but I got carried away with trying to build a kingdom. But I'm going to start another save and actually decorate this time. My game keeps trying to get me to go to the next town that you can go to. It's like, please, go to the next town so you can do the farming thing. Like, please, you've unlocked it. Like, go there. And I'm like, I don't want to. I like the town that I'm working on now. I'm not done with it. There's a lot of more quests and stuff I can still do. And the game's like, but you unlocked the next town. And I'm like, I don't care. I mean, I do. I want the farming, but I don't want them to force me to go to a different town and start over to unlock the farming. Frankly, I want to keep working on my town because I'm happy with where he's going. Trying to get back in habits. I used to have a St. Patty's Day cookie I make, but I haven't been able to in 4 or 5 years. So I'm trying to get my brain back into the bake mode because I love making those cookies. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, we've been in a big bake era over here. Just like so nice to have a little baked good to grab out of the fridge super easily and accessibly. Wonder if the tables... I know that the picnic table didn't, but can I don't know, probably not because these are tiny. It upsets me that the umbrella doesn't go into the tables. I'm like, why? ¿Por qué? What is the point of the umbrella then? I don't understand. You know, I'm getting a good brownie or cake. We've been doing more muffins. That's been kind of our thing. Is muffins. We have gone through a couple of the different boxed muffins and both agree that our favorite is the cranberry orange so far. We tried the cinnamon ones, the blueberry ones, lemon poppy seed, and we've been really enjoying the cranberry orange ones. I mean, they're all good, but if we had to pick a fave... It would be cool if they gave us some fruit trees. We have regular trees, but we know fruit trees. To cranberry, I mean, I'm allergic to cooked fruit too, but I'll eat a blueberry muffin. I had a blood orange and cranberry hard cider at the board game cafe. Ooh, yum. Well, we originally got the cranberry orange muffin kick from a local place where we like to get their muffins. But that place is like so good, but like really hectic in terms of like on the weekends, especially, they only open till noon, and so they sell out of a lot of things really easily. So a lot of times we can't get the muffins in time, or we're stuck with like whatever muffin is like available. I really like the banana. Oh, you know what? I will say I also really like the banana nut, both the one from the cafe and at home. But I'm a big banana nut guy, so. Part of our inspiration for all of this was I was getting so annoyed because every single place I would get muffins from nowadays, this is my hot take on muffins. Every place I would get muffins from nowadays always had these crystallized sugars on top of them. I don't know if it is a preservation thing or like what the reason is, but I hate those little crystals on my muffins. Get those out of here. And they're on like every single stinking muffin nowadays. And like the problem that I have with this is that muffins are supposed to be not that sweet. Muffins are kind of supposed to be the sister to cupcakes, who are the sweet version. So I get annoyed when I'm trying to have a muffin, which is supposed to be chill on the sweetness, and then it's not, because you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, please. Oh, you can put a little lantern on the edge here. That's cute. I think I'll give them a picnic table because I haven't given anyone over here a picnic table. I like to try to keep it balanced. Our Necky breakfast cupcakes. Thank you. Wait, I need that. Sorry, I'm kind of late to chat today because I get focused and then I catch up and then I get focused and then I catch up. Thank you. Hi, Lady Sadie. Welcome in. I like the crunch of the sugar, but not the sweetness. I don't like any of it. My muffin is supposed to be soft. It is not supposed to be crunchy, and it is not supposed to be what's the word I'm looking for? It's not supposed to be crunchy. It's not supposed to be sweet. I'd eat cupcakes for breakfast, not gonna lie. Russian skaters just got the step out we needed for Japan win. Woo! Yeah, because what the heck are the Russians doing being in the Olympics anyways? Good. It was bad, and by bad I mean good. So good. That's kind of like when I used to work at the Green Coffee Corporation that we don't support anymore, if you catch my drift. And they would give us free beverages, which was so bad, but so good. I would drink like probably 3 strawberry acais a day. Should you have 3 strawberry acais a day? Absolutely not. Do I miss having 3 strawberry acais a day? Yes. Often. I get very confused by why they chose to put these balconies here that, like, I don't even think the characters can step out here. Why are the balconies so narrow? Like, I don't really get the purpose. I'm not gonna lie. Various coffee places and got free drinks. It was so good. Yes, I would get strawberry acais. I would get the iced chai. So many things. So many things I do miss, but there's a lot of aspects of working there I also absolutely do not miss. So you win some, you lose some. We would cut the tops off the cakes to make them flat, you know, and you can't possibly use all that excess cake for other things. Really, I was just helping save it from the trash. Real. We had, oh, well, it was like in the case at the end of the day, and we just throw it away if it's in the case, so like, why would we let it go to waste? Like that. I was like so broke, y'all, when I was working there. Because I was living in Chicago and my rent was, honestly, looking back in hindsight, kind of criminal. My rent for a single room in a shared apartment was $850, I think it was. Granted, I will say the nice thing about that place was that like pretty much everything was covered. So like we had internet. I didn't have to add, like, that was like the fee for like covering, like, you know, internet, light, water. Like I didn't have to pay anything extra. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. But I was paying that much and I was working as a freaking barista, and being a barista was terrible on my body, and they wouldn't give me enough hours. I didn't want the hours because they would hurt me, but I needed the hours so that I could pay my bills. It was just a cluster. But when I tell you, like, 90% of my meals at that point in time were things I'd bring home from the coffee shop, I was eating the little spinach wraps, the sandwiches, the everything. That was my diet. Breakfast sandwiches, random muffins, all of it, because I was a brokety broke. So in a way, I'm also like sick of them, but I also do miss them sometimes. Oh, cheese danishes are good too. We get those for like breakfast sometimes. They have them at the grocery store pre-made. And then you could. You know what else I miss is being able to concoct random drinks, because you just had access to everything and nobody was really paying attention, so you could just kind of like be like, ah yeah, I want to put this random pump of syrup here and that random pump of syrup there, and that sounds like it might taste good, so let's just like give it a try. Can't do that unless you work there, unfortunately. Hello, cat lover, welcome in. The What If game was very fun. I liked it, Picasso. Y'all are making me want to make a caramel apple spice tonight. Maybe I will. I do have the resources. I don't think my whipped cream is good though, so I would have to forego my whipped cream, which wouldn't be as tasty, I will say. Are there any houses I haven't done yet? Did I do you? I did you. Okay, now we have to go decorate the rich people houses over here. We unlocked these bougie houses recently. So, I don't know if anything interacts differently with these or not, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, they can have like a little thing like that too. Oh, I need to learn how to do that because I have the caramel syrup but I don't have the dolce syrup, which definitely makes it not as solid of a recreation. I didn't know you could make that at home. Do you have like a recipe or something? Question mark. Can I put a bell in their little... It feels like I should be able to put a bell in here, but I don't think I can. No, if you figure it out, let me know. Enjoy your lurk, Pixel. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I hope you have a good lurk. Oh, I don't mind. I don't know if other chatters mind, but I don't mind figure skating spoils. That's fine by me. Probably good to give warnings like you did. But otherwise, all Gucci. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Exciting. Toasty and I have been deep in our college gymnastics era, so we haven't really been watching the Olympics. Although we're not really generally Winter Olympics people anyways, but... Ooh, you know what I haven't checked? Can I... Ah, that's so cute. I thought I might be able to, and I can put a little flower on the table. Wonder if I can put a little lantern on the table. That would be cute too. Their yards are gonna need more because I gave them bigger yards since this is the bougie area. But I haven't really done much with them yet. Can you really... Oh, I guess we can use these as like... That's like a tree. I clicked the wrong thing. I feel like you probably can't use these much because of the... I guess you kind of can. Just have to think about how you place them. Yeah, I had seen a lot of people saying they felt that it was also a bit unfair because the ice was so messed up, but this is the ice that Italy has been practicing on, like, the whole time, so they were very familiar with it. So people have been grump about this aspect. And also just the fact that, like, it seems odd that they didn't know in advance that trying to use the same ice for multiple different sports was likely to cause problems. Just like off the bat, because the different sports need different things. I was like, fair enough. I guess that makes sense to me. I'm not someone who participates in ice sports, but I can imagine that that could be true. Yeah, like it may... A lot of the ones that I've been seeing for this situation is that the ice has been too soft for a lot of the particularities of certain sports. I know with the figure skating, I think it was the men's individual, although I could be wrong on that, that there was like a specific corner of the rink that a bunch of the professional athletes were falling in that same exact corner. So there was suspicion that that corner was either like too soft, too wet, maybe had how do you say, like ridges it shouldn't have had, type of thing, etc. Because the ice needs to be a bit different for each sport, which it seems like they didn't totally account for. Okay. Oh, come on, this would be cute here. Let me put it. Let me do it. Thank you. Don't know where else in town we might want one. But we'll figure that out. Probably gonna have one over in this town center too. Italy just isn't on the same level as other countries that participate in professional ice sports across the board. It's not like it's the biggest sporting event in the world. The NHL went to Italy and said that the hockey league was so small comparatively that they had to come in and redo all the ice for the hockey games because they were so far behind in funding and technology. Oh, interesting. Okay, so then why did we let them host the Winter Olympics? That's a rhetorical question, I know. None of you are in charge of that, obviously, but huh? America, explain. Why is it Kansas and not Arkansas? Imagine how upsetting it would be to train so hard for years to compete in the Olympics and you mess up with issues because of the ice not being properly treated. Yes. Again, I don't know a lot about the Olympics, especially men's, so anyone who knows more than me is totally fine to clarify. But from what I had seen, there was a man who seemed to be the most likely to win, I guess, the predicted winner of the men's individual. And he lost it because, I mean, not solely because, but, you know, by and large, partly because of falling on the ice. And it was really tragic to see him come off the ice and, like, he was, like, crying. Some people had said that that wasn't the only reason it seemed like for him. It seemed like also that perhaps his team overused him because he was also used in the, I think, 2 or 3 different team sports. And I guess, like, seemed like he was really run down from having done too many in a row before ever getting to do his individual. So I don't know if it was like solely the ice for him, but from what I had seen, at least 5 different men in the people in the solo men's fell in that same spot. And it's kind of like, okay, well, these are like professionals in their fields of like, it's highly unlikely that they would just by happenstance all fall. It doesn't really make sense for that to be the case. So it's very likely to be something to do with the ice, at least somewhat, which is definitely tough pill to swallow. Maybe not a country where it is both cold and winter. We let a Mediterranean country host the winter games. Yeah, we did do that. I don't know. Like, so there was a whole hubbub this year, and it was a long time ago, so I might be misremembering some bits and pieces of it. But I remember there was a hubbub this year when it came to something that was being hosted for women's gymnastics, where basically no one really wanted to host it. It didn't seem like there was a large motivation for people to sign up to be the host. I don't know what the exact reasoning is. I don't know any of that, but it had taken them a long time to find the host that they had. I'm trying to remember where it is, but I can't. It was a majority Muslim country, and that is relevant to the story, but I can't remember where Toast, if they're listening, might know what I'm talking about and fill in the blanks a little bit. But they, very, very last minute before the competition, basically told Israel that they wouldn't be allowing their athletes to come after having previously told them that they would be allowed to come. And they said it was because they felt they could not keep the athletes safe in their country because there was so much protest against them being here, which I agree with. Also, hi Raiders, welcome in. Tabby, hello, welcome in. Is it Adela Chan? Adeli Chan? Let me know if I'm saying what way to say it correctly. I'm so sorry if you've told me before, but welcome in. How was your stream? Hello, hello. Hi Ernesto, welcome. Happy Monday. I will get back to that story in a second, but I do want to say hello to everyone if you're new here and you don't know me. My name is B. I use they them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled full-time cozy VTuber here on Twitch. And we play sensory, well, we do sensory friendly, lurk friendly content, meaning no matter what we're playing or doing, we try to keep it very chill for folks who like to work and lurk and or parallel play, etc. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, you're more than welcome to join us. We like to do cozy games, crafting, etc. And right now we're just playing some Town to City, which if you're not familiar is a really cozy little city builder. So yeah, welcome on in. And if you need to raid and fade, especially Adeli, please do take care of yourself. But oh, you're fine. We were actually talking about sports. And I was telling a story. We were talking about the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, so it wasn't like super serious. You're okay. Don't worry. And that's, nothing in your control to raid over. You don't know what we're talking about, so don't stress about that at all. I welcome you all, and I hope you enjoy your stay if you hang out, and if you can't hang out, no worries. But yeah, so they told them they wouldn't be allowing them, and this caused an uproar because technically in the bylaws it does say that the host country must be able to accommodate everybody. But because they really struggled to get a host, and because it was so close to the event that some of the athletes had literally already traveled there, they kind of realized a flaw in their bylaws in the sense that they didn't really give a solution to real life situation when it came up. Because you're not going to send athletes, you can't change the host at that point. In theory, what the bylaws say is like then the host should have been changed to someone who could actually host all of the athletes. But you're not going to do that when it's that close to the event and you could barely get anyone to host as it is. So it kind of became a moment of lay shrug, sucks to suck for Israel. Most people don't really like them right now anyways, for good reason. So sorry. Which was amusing. I'm sure they'll change the bylaws at some point to address that, but it was a whole ordeal there for part of this year. I frankly don't think they should be allowed to compete anyway, so it was more than fine by me, but it was interesting. They tried to put in like an appeal, but it got basically denied as far as I know. So I don't think it did them any good. There's a lot of people who were saying that, a lot of people who have said, and I agree with this too, that really we should lose our hosting spot for the 2028 Olympics, and they should do it soon because getting a new country prepared in a shorter amount of time. The longer they wait, the harder it is. And there's so many issues with ICE and like passports and travel and all of that right now that there's no way that we are like a good country to be hosting the Olympics. I don't know how the hell they think that's gonna work. Let's make sure we add a opening. I kind of want the flower one. Wait, what do you mean by that, herbivore? Sorry. Okay, cute. I mean, we can put like a park in one of them, like kids stuff. I don't know what we put in all these big yards. Guess I can make some gardens too. So we have like this. And then this. Oh, yeah. We don't deserve it, that's for sure. And it's just like I foresee it needing to be changed. And I'm like, I don't know who's in charge of that process, but I'm like, besties, you should get on it like yesterday, because it's gonna be more and more difficult the longer you wait. For athletes who now need to get different visas and all that kind of stuff. No worries, Elise. Enjoy your lurkey. Thank you for popping by. Thank you for the 3. You're almost at 400 happy flaps, Elise. Oh my goodness. Just put some like sand in this area. Like, then maybe some dirt, but like the painting one. Yeah. I don't like the shape of the sand though. Yeah. Maybe I just leave it as the dirt, perhaps. And then we could put like some little picnic tables, maybe for parents and stuff. You can put these on here now. Nice. Soup dumplings sounds so good. I saw a... What was it? It was like a... ad for a soup dumpling place around here. And I was like, Toasty, we have to go. And they were like, I'm scared, but I'll try it. I don't know if they've ever had soup dumplings. I love dumplings. There was some soup dumplings that I had in New York City one time. I was on a trip at my university. Whoa. I forgot that was a thing that can happen. I accidentally created like a garland of plants. My university was in upstate New York, so they often offered like low-cost trips to the city, New York City. And so we went over to New York City, and we were in Chinatown, and I did not realize at the time, and neither did my friend, that a lot of the restaurants in Chinatown require cash, which we did not have on us. So we wound up going to just like a random place instead of the place that we had like researched, and just kind of hoping for the best, because it was one of only like 2 places we could find that took card, because that was all we had on us. And it was like a little hole in the wall place. We literally sat on like tiny little bar stools up against the wall. There was like 2 seats, no, probably like 3 seats available inside. It seemed like most people took it to go. And it was the best dumplings I've ever had in my whole life. I've never had dumplings that compare since then. But since it was such a random pick, I have no idea what the place is called or how I would ever go there again. So it's just like one of those, like, I guess that was a once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't know if you'll ever get that opportunity again. Not Toasty coming in just to heckle me. Punk. Hi, Toasty. Oh, nice. You can have lanterns on the ground now. That's convenient. I like it, Picasso. Okay, and then maybe we make this person like a little garden situation. Mm, don't think we can include the pumpkins. I was thinking about it, but I don't think it would work. Okay, I think that's cute. A little cluttered garden sitch. Maybe I give them... I can never remember where the little ladder is. Like a little ladder with a garden makes sense. Wish I had like, I don't know, bags of dirt or something like that. Like more little decor items for garden vibes, but overall I think it's good. Maybe they get a little well since they're doing so much gardening. We can do a little bench back here for them. What if we... Oh, now that we have lanterns that can go on the ground, we can actually create a cute little lit walking space. That's nice. I like it, Picasso. Oh, we do have these little crates and stuff now. That could, I suppose, count as some random decor to put around garden areas. And like a barrel. that by the ladder. I forgot about these. Oops. I don't want to give another house. Where could we? Maybe one of these houses we did over here. Perhaps. You and your little side yard. I want to do another little set of like a table and 2 little chairs sitting out, and instead of a flower on it, do a little lantern, because I think I can now. It's a little large for the table, but I still think it's cute. We're gonna do that. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of okay. Here we go. I think that's nice. They don't really have balconies on these, so I guess we can hang a little flower off that balcony. That is pretty. I do like that. Hello, Moonlight. Welcome in. There was... what was it? Okay, we also have this little strip here, which like I feel like could use like some little picnic tables and stuff for people to just utilize. It's pretty empty. And we can do lantern on 2 and maybe some flowers on 1. Something like that. Yeah, you can put a little double flower. That's so stinking cute. I love that. Just little bits and bobs. Probably a couple of these. Maybe a few more trees. Maybe some little... Like, is that weird? A little clump of sunflowers? I think it's okay. Put some regular flowers around it. Maybe a little bit of dirt. Less. Okay. We could also put a few benches just kind of along the edge. Probably do wooden since the picnic tables are wooden. Whoa, sorry. Sometimes the camera angle, he goes a little wonky. We have... Oh, those are medium. I was like, why are these still so big? This looks so much more, like, lively now that we, like, filled it in more. And there's, like, little picnic tables. It's so good. I do feel like the picnic tables without light look a little... They, like, need light too, I fear. Let's just put theirs, like, on the edge as, like... Yeah. Where's the other picnic table that didn't have light? I know there's another one. Oh, he's over here. Yeah, okay. That looks good. I like it Picasso. Maybe some flowers over here so that he doesn't have such an abrupt, like, cutoff. Some little bushes. I also put some pumpkins in one area. Let's add like another spot with some pumpkins just so we have a wee bit of variety. Reach 500 decoration points on a single house. Nice, we got a Steam achievement, chat. Are any of these families? Oh, none of them are like normal families. They want things. Okay. We need workers in these. We have a few more families now, so we should be able to add a few more workers to some of these shops. We're definitely not going to have enough for... Yeah, see, that's like... I think we only had those 4, so... We're going to have to be under-resourced here for a little bit, but... At least we're getting started. You want shops nearby. Like, this house could work for you, plus 15%. How about you? Hi, Lindsay. Welcome in. Oh, plus 5% is not great, but we need more families, so it's just gonna have to be what it is. And those will improve once we get more workers for these shops, too. To be honest, as well. Okay, no workers available to fulfill this demand. That's making everybody happier, which is great. You want a neighborhood with many folk. That can work over here. Houseware shops. I don't think I have those yet, actually. So, probably not. You want near water. Oh, I bet some of these could be negative 10%. How close to the water you want to be? The water's right here. Hello? Alright, well. Never mind. Good news is you can dismiss them and then more families will come. They want to be in the water, apparently. Apparently. New request. Who's making requests of me? I think our house could do with some fancy fences to make it stand out from the rest. That'll show them who has the best taste in town. Please surround our home with the prettiest fences available. Oh, we were given fancy fence. Well, where the heck is Josephine's house? How do I know where she is? Oh, she's here. Girl, you already have a fence around your yard. How am I supposed to make that happen? I survey. Alright, that request can be addressed with later. Alright, well, we finished all of those. But we can't move on until we get more artisan houses, which probably won't be today's nonsense. Hi, oh bug. Thank you for doing the Daily Click. I appreciate you. Sorry, I read something at the same time I was talking to you, and then my brain said, no more thoughts. Oh! What are the odds? Well, Oatbuck, enjoy your time with the brain cell, my friend. Alright, you want to be by trees? What do I got for you? Plus 20%. That's pretty good. Decorations in the nature. You stole it! That's okay. I think you deserve it. We'll get these worker stations filled one day. Fairy. And they were fairy. Tee-hee. I have no fairy emotes right now. Grimes. Comfortable regular house. Well, you're easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Thank you for being easy peasy lemon squeezy. All these new additions are making people happy. We need workers here too, actually, though. I need to be mindful of that. We have to figure out what we want to do with some of these slots that we made. This town turned out cuter than I thought it was gonna, honestly. I'm like happier with it than I expected. Cool. Okay, chat room. I think we wrap up here for now. I think this is a good spot to pause.